Hello everybody, Alex here from Crusade Cyber, and it is an exciting day here at the channel. I finally got my new MacBook computer. Finally got home from work to be able to unbox it. So this is the box that came in the mail, and we're just going to open up and document the process for y'all. This brown box comes with a pull tab, so very satisfying to open that. Oh, I see words. Oh, that's neat. It's like a typical box. You know, you open this, but it's hinged in such a way. You open it and it pulls the inside box out. That's pretty neat. All your money going to the packaging. Apple. Ooh, that's a slippery box. Dang. We're gonna take this and put it way over there because we don't need it anymore. Here's the box, and it's pretty heavy, pretty sturdy. Yeah, MacBook Pro. I'll just read off the specs for you real quick. It's the 13-inch version, 3.1 gigahertz, 16 gigabytes, 512 gigabyte hard drive. So basically, the only thing, I believe this was like the highest spec model that you could just buy straight off the bat. The only thing I upgraded was the RAM. I went with 16 gigs instead of 8, just because of what I'll be doing with it. So let's try to carefully open this with our handy dandy switchblade knife. Very nice knife. I'm going to carefully cut alongside this. I'm going to close that up and put it off to the side. Safety first. So it's got plastic all over it. We will get off of there. That's heavy. That's a solid box. And we'll get this lid off. I'm really excited. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just like in a trance here. And there's the computer. We'll put the lid over there. Computer's right on the top, all nice. Got a little pull tab here that we will lift. It's pretty solid. It feels heavy, but we will get to that in a second. Ooh, gotta wait. USB-C type charging cable. USB-C to USB-C. It's the newest. It's the way of the future, I guess. And Apple is going all USB-C on us. We've got some information in here, some books and some stickers, I'll bet you. And then a charging block. Only USB-C for this cord. So that's all that. Nothing real fancy in the box other than your adapters and your accessories there. But here's the main event here. Here's our guy. So we are going to carefully open that up. Pull this out. Nice aluminum. So we're going to look at the body a bit before we turn it on, open it up. You can see Apple removed the glowing Apple logo. It's now just a mirrored finish, kind of like all the smartphones nowadays. And this is the first time since last year, actually, since they made the 2016 variant of this model. They now offer it in space gray instead of the silver that Apple computers have always been in, or a white like they used to be. So this is space gray. You do get 2 USB-C ports on this side and 2 USB-C ports on this side with this model, and a headphone jack. No normal USB, but that's just Apple and the way of the future. So we're going to open the lid up here. It's very slippery and solid. It's got a screen protector, and it boots up right out of the box. As soon as you open the lid, it starts to go into boot up, loading the OS. And this is all new, very smooth desk, a nice aluminum, the butterfly keys. We'll go through the setup process, and we'll just get to the home page for the sake of this video. New butterfly keys, so they don't have a lot of key travel, just enough. And it's kind of nice. We are not in Canada. While that's loading, you can take a look at the design here. You get a keyboard across the whole top. This is the touch bar, the new touch bar variant that will change depending on what application you're in. You've got kind of like a power button over here with a fingerprint sensor. These little grills, they look like speakers, and most people say that they're speakers, but they're actually not. They're actually little vents, ports for the fans. Your speakers are actually kind of underneath. Now I know those are ports for the fans as well, but from what I've seen and heard and researched, that the speakers are actually underneath and not on the top. I could be wrong, but that's just what I've heard. I like the build quality. I will end up getting a SSD. It's actually on the way. I'm gonna put Windows on it so I can bootload Windows, Mac, all that stuff without having Windows stored on the machine itself, bogging it down. But yeah, real nice. The trackpad is new. It's just very big. Whereas before your trackpad might have been a little smaller, a little narrower. This is just so large, especially on the 15-inch model. But this is a nice size, I think. Then there we are. There we are on the desktop. I'll try to move it a little closer here so you can see. Yeah. The screen is very nice, actually. It's very crisp. And there you are. Just a regular old Mac that I'll have to take some time learning because, like I said, it's my first Mac I've ever owned, and eventually I'm going to throw Windows on a little drive that I'll carry around with me and plug in to boot into Windows, just because I don't want it on the machine itself. So yeah, there you have it. That was our new MacBook Pro 13-inch 2017 Kaby Lake processor edition. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys next time.